Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to Farvector. Farvector is a space simulator that has been inspired years ago by playing many hours of Jumpgate and sort of missing it as a game. So this game has sort of tried to capture some of the spirit of that game and a lot of the other space games as well. So in this short video, we're going to go through signing up as a new pilot and then going on to fly our first couple of missions in the academy and the basic flight controls. So got an account here ready to go, gone to the enlistment, filled out some basic details. In the game, you'll find me as Dragon 9. So if you see me flying around, then say hi or send me money. Okay, anyway, let's go to it. So create account and fly. So that's got our account created now, and then press the enter the lanes button. So the first thing we're given is a screen to select our faction that we want to be a part of. And so we're going to go for Eliria, which is a sort of a fairly balanced faction. The Ravnok is very warlike. They've got powerful ships, but very small cargo capacities. Whereas Nexari is the opposite. They've got maybe slightly less combat ability, but huge, fast ships that have large payloads. And Eliria is sort of a balance between the two of those. So I recommend normally, if you're just starting the game, then start with Eliria. So we'll do that and then swear allegiance, and off we go. So just as the game loads, just takes a few moments, especially on my computer. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is go into the Farvector Academy. And this is definitely worth doing because you'll get paid some points. So I think it takes you up to about level 5 if you go through the full academy. So it's a good little boost to start the game. Although if you do play simulators, then you might be familiar with some of the game mechanics of it. But this video, we're going to go through some of the academy. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is go to the flight essentials. So this is going to take us through going through launch clearance, the basic controls, so pitch, yaw, and roll, throttling up, throttling down, and then going through a turning course, braking, and then finally going back to the station and docking. So we'll start this module and then off we go. So this is joining us into a simulator at this point. And so out we come. Nothing you're doing here can hurt you. All you can do is good things and earn some money. So the first thing it wants us to do is go through the pitch, yaw, and rolls. So you can see here that we're getting the prompt for this. So the first thing we'll do is pitch, and pitching is the up and down motion. Okay, so it's detected now that we've done the pitching. Yaw is when we're going side to side like this. And then roll is when we go in a circle. Okay, great. So there we go. We just earned some money by doing that. Next up, we're going to put some throttle in. So put the throttle up, move forward. Then we're going up to 75% throttle. There we go. Hold it for a couple of seconds, and then there we go. So now it's put an arrow on the screen pointing to the direction that we want to turn into. And in this case, we want to follow through these squares, which is indicating our flight path that it wants us to take. The spinning purple one is a waypoint, so really we should stop there. Okay. And then follow the arrow again and go through the course. However you like, it doesn't have to be tidy. Just follow the course around. Carefully not to go too quickly, not to put too much power on. It is Newtonian physics in this game, though it does have some aspects of aerodynamic flight as well. Okay, so the next thing to do is it wants to go to this holding point right here. So go find the green arrow and stop. Now it's gone behind us because I just overshot. There we go. Okay, so now the arrow is pointing up here again. So this is now taking us into dock. So if we go through this route, it will take us into the station. So we'll just very carefully, nice and slowly, go through each of these boxes. And then we need to go and start turning around here. Okay, so now we're lined up very nicely with the envelope to the station or the letterbox. Slide that down, then you've got to enter the station slowly, otherwise you'll get a big ding to your shields. And there we go. And we have gone and we've docked. Okay, so straight away that gives us a promotion because we got some credits and experience from doing the mission. So go back to the station now. And there we go. We can see now that our flight essentials is now complete. We've earned a bit of XP, few credits. We can take those straight to the bank. So just a quick brief look through the other courses that we have to go through. So there's self-defense. When you're out in space, when you go through some sectors, you are likely to get attacked at some point by a null, and a null is a an alien species that's come into the galaxy, and it really doesn't like us, and so it will pretty much always have a go. Early in the game, you shouldn't meet anything that's too powerful, but it's worth knowing how to defend yourself against them. Then we're going to go on to trading and industry. So it's where we buy some cargo. When you're in some stations, you can refine it or manufacture something to turn it into sort of a more processed product and sell it for a higher price. And this goes through that, and we'd go through our first trades and commissions and selling it. So a bit of flying and a bit of trading. Then we go through the navigation. So this shows us how to get around the map. In fact, you can see the map here. Okay, good. And then we'll go and do some mining and then some piracy, if that's your thing. And then we graduate. Then just a little bit of a look around the systems. So that's what we're going to go through. I'm going to do the other courses in another video, and I think this will do for this video. So thank you for following, and hopefully see you in another video shortly.